Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this is the way it usually is. Right before the finale, where the boots are going to hit the ground, all hell's going to break loose, everything just stops. Everybody seizes fire, and then they basically go off into the sunset. This is why I don't believe any big wars have ever actually happened. And all but the main details have been hidden to disprove it. There were limited engagements here and there, but I don't think that any major wars we've been told have had most or if all of the numbers that have been reported to us in our indoctrination ceremonies in grade school and other places. So Russia finally says mission accomplished in Syria and is leaving. So only some of the pilots are going to fly home from Syria first on Tuesday. This already happened. But Russian television showed jubilant crowds of hundreds of people waiting to greet them with flowers, waving Russian flags in an air base near Voronezh. Russian Orthodox priests held icons, women in traditional dresses, offered them baked goods, and servicemen threw the pilots into the air before the military band played a Stalin-era march. And this is, of course, the Russian kind of way they played off. Not a single strike failed to hit the target, said Viktor Bondarev, head of Russia's Air Force. You know what losses those bandits suffered? Or what losses those bandits suffered? Talking about ISIS, etc. So, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a chess game to these guys. One bank sponsors the conflict, the other bank sponsors the defense. They go in, they throw a party, they come together, they get their defense companies involved, and then they issue the materials for them to go, and then they have a quote-unquote war. They kill a bunch of people, and it never goes back to the bankers who are sitting there collecting not only the profits, but no doubt the videos of their wars and their, various things of that sort. Happens for George Bush, Obama, Russia's Putin, and everybody else. And basically, although observers continue to argue over Mr. Putin's motivation for launching Russia's militant intervention in Syria in September last year, his latest surprise move is transparent, at least in terms of domestic political agenda. Exactly 6 months before parliamentary elections, Mr. Putin has grabbed the opportunity to present his Syrian campaign as a big success at no cost. Russia's had deep-seated Afghanistan trauma, so the fear with the country won't be dragged into another war it can't win is very present. Says Ekaterina Sakharinskaya, Russia's expert at the International Crisis Group, announcing a pullout now makes it look like that risk is entirely gone. So, this is actually pretty good, I guess, but you know how it is, folks. If they let one group go home, that means they're moving in land, more ground troops or something to kind of, let it go a little bit, but keep it in check. So, I don't know how you look at this, but I think if they're just letting guys go home, it's a political stunt. Remember, they still got those 350,000 Saudi Arabian and allied Arab coalition that want to come into Syria, so I think at this point all they're doing is transferring people out, and then now they're making Russia sound like, yes, we are quitting, but they're just basically transferring people out and allowing reserves to probably come in later or something. So, it'll be very interesting to see how they play this off. Thank you.